Hey, Minecraft Mentor here, and welcome back to our Create Modded series. Last week we just couldn't get an episode out. We didn't have a whole lot done. Just with the holidays and Thanksgiving, it didn't give us time to play or do anything. But this week we do have something for you to show. Here's our dragon. I still haven't decided on a name on him. I was thinking back into movies, there's Draco. That's pretty, or Smog. Those kind of things. Maybe even I forget its name. It's from the movie Dragonheart. But yeah, maybe you guys can come up with a name for it. But we've got a few things going on in the garden close. As you can see behind us, we got a brand new building. We are finally going to put together a mob spawner here. Hopefully, we don't run out of hydrogen while we're up here. Let's float back here. But I think we're not only going to build a small mob farm for our spawners. You can see we got a little building off to our side of our garden cloches here, which I wanted to talk about the garden cloches. You now can get the download for these garden cloches. It is $1 on the Ko-Fi shop. So if you have a schematic cannon, you can download the schematic from that and throw it in your schematic cannon, and it'll build this thing for you. I thought about doing it for our house also. I haven't really decided yet. I mean, it's $1, but anyways, yeah, let's get into this one. So this brand new little addition to our train. This is our train depot or train drop off for this building, basically. So it just comes in here. We got some nice little coverings for the cables. You can see it right here. I think we're gonna do something about that. Maybe a slope would work. I think that might look nice. We also got the black. Well, it's framed walls, but we got the black sheet metal running throughout this entire building, which I really like this metal. And as you can see, our farms have been running in the background. It's a little bit laggy right here because we're at the edge of the farm, and the farm is just producing crazy amounts of stuff. I actually have to shut some of it off, but check this out. You can see it lowering. It's because there's an ender chest below it, teleporting those tomatoes up there. And you're like, why don't we just do that from the farms? Well, because reasons. I need these things for other things other than that. So this is basically going to be our food storage. I did learn, well, let's go over to the garden cloches so we can check that out. This is just a storage, but we're gonna fill this all up with all the different kinds of foods. But it turns out we might need to make another farm beyond the garden cloches. So we did get all our garden cloches filled up in all of the mini garden cloches into the big ones. You can see they're all connected up here. They're running, kind of running. But back here is where I think I might run these slabs out here too, but I haven't decided what we're going to actually put on the ground. We got our train station out there. This is the line that sends all of the food out, but I'm out of breath for some reason. We need, we need some coal so we can get these going and show you what they do. But right here, we've just got some controls. So right now, we're making potatoes and carrots, which I need sugarcane actually. So we're gonna start running that one. But right now we're out of water. We do have some power left here, it looks like. Which those little switches, they cut off the power. So this one's wheat. It cuts the power here. They do run for a little while afterwards because there's so much built up inside the cables. But I also wanted to show you down here. We'll get some coal and throw it in the little things and show you how this generator is actually working. It's kind of cool. It's a mix of a few mods to get it working. But yeah, the train station comes in here. All the items are in this item vault, and they just get deposited in the train whenever it shows up. But I also wanted to be able to visibly see how much is in the vault. So right now we're at 34%. If I turn on all the farms, this thing fills up in no time. But yeah, it just pulls in the station, drops it in. You can see the carrots and potatoes or whatever and sugarcane that were being made. And it just it looked like a tomato fell on us. It just fills it up and then deposits it over there. Most of the time, this hovers around 20-30, but yeah, let's get some coal or something so we can get those generators going, and I want to show you how that works because it's really cool. So for this one, we're actually going to make green sapphire coal blocks. These things last an absolute lifetime. Literally, they burn forever. You need some green sapphires, regular coal. Just make a few of those, and then and all you have to do after that is just put it in there and go. So this lasts just about, I think, just about or as long as a blaze cake. So these green sapphire coal blocks are amazing. So I did just have to take this and change its settings so we could get power backflowing into our water pumps that are down below here. And that pumps water up here, and we can actually control whether the water goes out into the pumps or not. And we can even do it individually. So if we want to shut one of these off or both, we can do that at the same time. But if you see, we gave it a little bit of water, and these blaze burners actually give off power regardless of whether they have fuel or not. So this is our little passive system kind of thing. As long as this is getting a little bit of water, it's still gonna give out some energy and power the water pumps pretty much permanently. So, but if we want this thing to get cruise in full blast, we're just gonna throw some stuff in there. He's gonna slowly grab it. Let's go over and get this other one. Then they'll turn this system on. So what it does is it is a normal steam generator and everything, but it actually converts the energy into RF or redstone flux or whatever you want to call it, forge energy. You can see it once it gets enough of these blaze burners running, it kicks in the motors, and it takes 6 of these. So one steam engine here per kinetic or alternator, I should say, not kinetic stress, but alternator. So each one of these alternators needs a full 16,384 stress units. But once they start kicking out, they each produce 360 forge energy, and then that starts pumping out into our system, which our cables, once they're all hooked up, is an insane amount of power. Because like right now it says 132 million, but you know, if we open up all the channels here for it to start producing everything, it's getting laggy. You can see it jumped up to 321 million, which is way more than this cube even holds. This one only holds 100 million, but yeah, it's a cool way to passively, because obviously we're not going to use sapphire blocks permanently. I think we could get a farm going for lava and do it that way. But this was like a really nice quick fix because they burn for so long that the stack will be here for hours, literally hours. So that's cool and everything. But yeah, I love that I can convert free energy basically over to forge energy and reverse it back. So if we needed a motor down there to convert it back into mechanical energy, we could do that. But I think I'm going to shut these off just because it's really laggy and our farms don't actually need to be on right now. So let's let these things just kind of die out and get into what we're going to get into today, which is most likely, I think we're going to get the mob farms going for sure. We might even attempt a large mob farm. So something like, I was thinking like a gold shaker. You know how like a shaker table moves back and forth? And if you're a big fan of Gold Rush, that show, you'll know what I'm talking about. They're just little tables that sift through the dirt and shake over and pull out the bigger stuff. But anyways, yeah, it's probably going to be like boop, boop. It's just going to shift back and forth, and the mobs are going to start falling through it. And then we'll figure out some sort of killing mechanism for them and a sorter and all that. But I also want to focus on getting a hold of these mob spawners. Maybe right here might be a good spot. We could clear this lot out, create a little mob farm here with all those spawners we've found. I think we've probably got about 10 spawners so far, but yeah, let's go find those and figure out a good way to get them back home. Just had to fight off a ghast. He almost blew up our train contraption here, but we gotta make this longer. Okay, I think that might be close. 20 length. So hey buddy. So anyways, we got ourselves our piglin spawners. You remember, I think a few episodes ago we had this big thing here. Here's the spawners. I've glued them together. What I'm hoping is that if I disassemble our train, right? It's no longer connected, but it's still glued together. If we can power this thing right here. And I just found out you can power these from the side. Let's check it out. So we can just output. Okay, it's going. It's going. Oh, is it going to connect? Let's see. Hopefully it doesn't do anything weird. I think I should delete the glue. I tried this once before on the blaze spawner, and it did weird things. Okay, we've got glue. We're glued in. We're glued in. Okay, that's weird. Oh, that's very weird. Was it because yeah, it was because of earlier. So I messed it up. It broke the train. It did all sorts of crazy stuff. But I think if we do it now, we can just bring her back. Okay, is it bring it? It's doing it. Okay, we're moving spawners. We're able to move spawners with mechanism for sure. Not mechanism. Create the create mod. Hopefully they don't stop spawning. They've been spawning into the lava. Okay. Okay, here we go. They're back. Now all we have to do is glue the train, right? Oh, that's not where we want to glue it from. Okay, just glue for me. There we go. Okay, here we bring it on over here. Okay, nothing's going. It doesn't look like anything's broken. Assemble the train. Okay, good. Okay, yeah. This is great. This is good stuff. Let me jetpack up here. Come on, let me. Can I get in? There we go. Okay. Now we should be able to just take off, and the spawner should still be back there. Nice. Okay, we're gonna bring them back to our base. Get these things. This tunnel actually didn't take that long. We used vein miner and ultimine. I hope I don't get caught in here. Let's get through. No. It knocked me out of the train. Oh god. Okay. That was close. That was a close one. We're gonna have to come back for those blaze spawners, but it kind of got crazy. So we're like, oh man, it looks like I need to raise up some few spots here. I thought it'd be tall enough, but yeah, here we go. We got it back home. We can just. Oh, our train went through. Oh no. Uh-oh. Collision. It went through without us. So what's really cool about this is, oh well, our trains did collide. We had to fix it with a wrench. It's really easy. Just right-click the train and put it somewhere else. But I just noticed that these are not spawning. I was so worried about these spawning. That's why I built these little cages around here. So I was like, well, if they're spawning while I'm moving in the train, I can stay somewhat safe. But it turns out because these blocks are considered a device right now, or a contraption, I should say. Because it's considered a contraption, they're not spawning. So we do have to just disassemble the train. That will actually turn the spawning back on. And we got piglin brutes here, obviously, came from that fortress. These had some really nice drops coming off of them. So I'm really hopeful that we, when we move our dragon here, or maybe even, I think I might even put it here because like, it's a lot more space than that little spot. But yeah, I might do some terraforming and then let's get these things inside of a building and hopefully they're still spawning. I don't know if they'll spawn in the overworld. If they don't, that's okay. It's okay. We'll just send them back through the portal and maybe make a spawner on the inside, and we'll just have to AFK that once in a while. It'll be all right. But yeah, let's terraform this up and then get this thing going. I was recording and everything, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna check the clips and put it together in DaVinci, and my mic wasn't on the entire time of building this, and it was right after we went out of the portal and our trains got stuck, and I realized that while the spawners are on the train, when it's considered a contraption, it doesn't actually it doesn't act there we go. It doesn't actually count as a spawner. So you have to deassemble the train for it to become a spawner again. We did that. We brought the train over here. And inside of here is actually all of our spawners. We've got a witch spawner now. The one we found next to way out there when we were exploring. We got the zombie spawner from down inside the mine and the spider one we found down there. So all those are in here, including our blaze spawners, which we also recorded, but didn't record the voice, so that kind of sucked. But anyways, this is the spawner running. We've got our fans up there hooked up to our factory, so those are going to keep powered with our tomato power. It looks like it's doing really well with the damage plates. Above it, I've got the withering plates, which give it the withering effect, makes them kill off a little quicker because zombie piglins, when they spawn in the overworld, they eventually turn into regular piglins. Or not zombie piglins, but piglin brutes turn into normal piglins when they're in the overworld too long. So we got to kill them fast. The only thing I don't like about the damage plates right now is that it doesn't mimic a player. So if we upgrade these to the next plates, I think if these mobs get damaged, they'll drop EXP. And maybe we could... I'm trying to think how we might be able to pick up the EXP with a drain, maybe? But then I'm thinking, how would we get our items? Maybe we could put the drains below this, right? We remove the hoppers. We just put the drains down there to collect the EXP and maybe a fan or something on the end that's got high RPM or something that will blow all the items along here into, a hopper or something at the end. That might be a good solution, but this is what we got so far. Good amount of gunpowder, redstone, sugar, and glowstone, all from the witches and everything like that. Is it the witches that are dropping the gunpowder? Maybe it's the piglin brutes, but the reason I want to get that going is because the piglin brutes don't actually drop anything that I'm aware of just yet. Maybe it's the zombie flesh. Sorry, but yeah, it's. I think it's because it's not player damage. They're not dropping what I want them to, because they were dropping the suckers and other stuff that give you special effects. So I think I'm gonna go out, see if we can find the stuff to upgrade these to player damage, and it takes 3 of these actually just to create one of the player damage ones, I believe. And we'll be back. We're gonna replace those, and then we're gonna move on to our big, huge mob spawner that we want to build out in the ocean. I got a spot picked out. I like our map, how it's looking so far. Kind of cool from the top, but somewhere I think a good spot might be around here. And there's even another thing I want to do nearby here is we can make ourselves a guardian farm. So that's the top of the guardian temple. I raised it up to above the level so we could see it real easy. But this might be a good spot for a mob spawner because our floating village here, that's not really... it's all lit up, so mobs don't spawn up there, so we shouldn't have that problem. And right below it... Whoa, I just got hit by the train. Yeah. So, is that salt? Yeah, it is. We're gonna need that. We will need that. I'll have to remember. But anyways, while we're in the map, there's a actual water village below it, so that's really cool too. They're all on their ships, floating around like Moana. Find an island. Maybe they're moving from Mushroom Island to Mushroom Island. But yeah, we're gonna get this spawner going probably somewhere in here. I still want to explore this a bit just to make sure there's no island like right there I need to light up. But yeah, let's get the supplies going and see if we can get this player damage going, because I'd really like the piglin drops that do drop when you're knocking these down. But let's head into the Nether, and I've got one more thing to check out. I found while we need to do the jetpack. Let's do that. So we were coming down here, and I remembered, this is the side that we never really got the tracks going on, and it was actually the wrong way. But then I'm like, we came across this village earlier, this piglin village up here. Not earlier, but another episode ago, and I wonder if we can maybe we could just sneak in here. Is there anything in here? Oh, it's like a deep well. Oh no. Yeah, we don't want to be in there. Maybe there's something in here like, you know how they lock up golems in the pillager villages? Oh, we got a crossbow guy over here. They haven't noticed me yet. Yeah, there's nothing in these. See, I dug up in here before. Yeah, no. Maybe there's something over here? See, we ran away last time because we barely had any armor or anything. Oh, it's one of those. We don't want that. Maybe. There we go. Okay. Wow. They're everywhere. Let's just get rid of them. Easy. Way easier. They almost killed me last time. Maybe we could make a spawner out of this? I don't know. I was actually after this little guy, but I don't know what. If I let him go, is he gonna follow me? Like, I don't know how to tame these little. Oh no 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 no! Don't hurt him. Hey buddy, what do I give him? Bread? Is he my friend now? I mean, he's flying away with the bread. Let's drop it. See if he does what he's supposed to. Does he find the bread and bring it to me? He did. He did. You've got a friend in. Nice. Okay, these things are really cool looking. I actually like these. These are probably one of the mobs that I actually like they added. Okay. I think if we... It's not... I hope he follows us back to... Maybe works like a dog. Is he going to teleport back? There's probably some loot up here, right? Or not. It's completely torn apart. It's a little parkour course. But yeah, I hope to get him back home, and maybe we could find another one because there's a pillager village not too far from us. Chests. Goodbye. Yeah, okay, some loot. Let's see if we got anything good. Oh, nice, nice. Okay, this is exactly what I was hoping for. We don't have any templates that I can remember. Let's take that gold block. We're going to use our ender bag. We don't need all this stuff on us, right? Not anymore. So there's no danger of us dying and losing this kind of stuff. That stuff can stay, right? Oh, another template. What do we got? Unbreaking 3, sharp. That's actually not a bad stone sword. I think I'll leave that. I need some bows. What is this? The receptacle contains the soul of a creature lich minion. A prayer near a grave by holding this receptacle offhand should allow you to bring back to life a familiar. That's kind of cool. I don't know what that's all about. Actually, our knowledge of death has improved. Can we click that thing? No, okay. Anyways, I'm going to try and get him back to safety. I think that's pretty much it in here. Unless there's another one. I'm going to look around. We're going to get him back to safety, and I'm going to go get that fungus that I needed, which is actually the opposite direction of where we are right now. You can see our railroad tracks come out of our portal somewhere around here. There's our blazes we picked up, and here's that big thing we got, the pickling brutes. So I'm hoping that somewhere along here, you know what? Let's just get out of here. Let's get out of here. There's another little thing here that I wanted to check out, but we can save that for another time. There's just a blaze spawner in there. Let's go the other way, get our materials and everything we need, and figure out how we're gonna do this. Is this hovering? It is. Nice. It looks like it's working. If I could get these down. There's so many mobs on top of the plates. Okay, there we go. Come on. There. Okay, we got them all in. Now you can see it's starting to drop EXP to us, which is amazing, but I should check the chest. If it's doing player damage now. Oh, it picked up some of our damage plates. I'm hoping that... Well, it did give us nuggets. It gave us a gold nugget, so I think that's a good sign that we might be able to get some of the special drops that are coming off here, now that it's considered player damage. But I don't want the EXP to just... Oh, okay, they can fall right through. They can fall right through. Let's get a drain here. I'm hoping that if we break... It's kind of hard to do right now. Maybe we should just break it like here and there and not do the whole thing. Otherwise, we're going to let all these mobs out. But like we've got short windows to do this. There we go. I'm going to finish this up, and then we'll maybe get some sort of pumping system, or maybe even mechanism will pull directly out of these without us having to set up. Turns out we can export it through here, and I also made the mistake of doing an item drain. So we actually needed the disenchanter, so I had to swap those out, made all those drains for nothing, or maybe I could use them later, but as you can see up here, our items are just hanging out, and It looks like we can just run by and grab them all. Maybe we should put in uh, a minecart with a hopper. Maybe that'll pick it up. I don't know. Somebody suggest something. I was thinking maybe a fan here. Would that blow the items all the way across though? I don't think it would. A minecart with a hopper might be ideal maybe. But anyways, we just place down our little tank here. It doesn't give off a huge amount of experience, but it is building it up. So that's great. We can use this EXP for something we have planned for the main base. After all, this is just our starter base, right? Uh, we don't need to get too crazy with it. That's why I'm not even going to do anything else with this building. I kind of went overboard with that, I guess. But this can be incorporated into the main base, which is probably going to be somewhere in here. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Uh, I almost thought about streaming this world too. When we'll maybe like stream it and then record clips out of that. But I don't know. Tell me what you think, whoever's watching, or if you're watching at all. I don't know. Should we turn this into a stream world? Not a lot of people watch the streams, honestly. Uh, not even watch them afterwards. So I'm leaning towards yes and no. I like streaming better than recording actually. So yeah, we'll figure it out. And because we're running the holidays, we're running out of time to play Minecraft, honestly. I can't pop in as regularly. I can't do tutorials right now. It's the holidays. I'll be going back to work now that somebody's going to be going to school soon. So I will be going back to work. So I don't even know if I have time for the channel, honestly. So yeah, I mean, that's kind of where we're at. It's going to be more sporadic. So that's why I was leaning towards streams because streams are more flexible. It's not a schedule. But I also have another YouTube channel that I want to pursue. Completely non-gaming related. I'm actually considering something with finance and money. I am a bookkeeper, and I love teaching people about finance and ways to make money and that kind of thing. That's what I love to do. That's probably what my career will be eventually once we get school done. But but yeah, I guess I don't really have much more to say than that. I guess after saying all that, I also wanted to say that, appreciate all the views and everything everybody's given over time. The channel really hasn't grown what we need it to grow for me to do this full time really. So I am having to get a job after about 2 years now. I haven't worked full time. I've had little things here and there working odd jobs and whatnot, but yeah. What was I gonna say? I forgot. Yep, it's not coming back to me. Okay, it did hit me. It did hit me. I don't really have anyone to play Minecraft with. I've tried reaching out to people for servers because I think a server would be a lot more fun and it would keep my interest longer when you're playing with other people. You can visit their bases and hang out and go on adventures. And I've reached out to a few YouTubers. Nobody seems really interested to start anything with a modded series. And I don't really like playing vanilla. It gets old really, really fast, in my own opinion, where modded, you have so many different ways to do things and so many different uh, build personalities and that kind of thing. So you can get way more creative with it. So I'm always looking for somebody to play modded Minecraft with. I could even turn this world into a server so you could get a head start. But if you know anybody that's smaller, comment down below, like a smaller YouTube channel that might be interested in making a server. Oh, this place is super dangerous now. This wire will literally kill me in one hit. So checking out my analytics here. It's probably not what you wanted to see in the video, but 90,000 people, 99.5% of people who return to my channel are not subscribed. That's awful. That's a channel that's not growing. And I think I made the decision myself. Let's just end it.